I know most of you watching this are trying your absolute best to manifest your dream life. You are writing scripts, you are listening to frequencies, you are trying everything. But in reality, you have failed to see any real changes in your three-dimensional world. Do you want to know why this happens? The reason is simple. Think of your subconscious mind as a vessel filled with water. Your dream life is that water boiled. Now, how do you boil water? You put it over a fire, and you keep the flame burning continuously until it reaches boiling point, right? What happens if you turn the fire on for 10 minutes, then turn it off for an hour, then turn it on for 5 minutes, and turn it off again? The water will never boil. To permanently change that program, you cannot just do manifestation techniques. You have to change your lifestyle itself. I know most of you watching this are trying your absolute best to manifest your dream life. You are writing scripts, you are listening to frequencies, you are trying everything. But in reality, you have failed to see any real changes in your three-dimensional world. Do you want to know why this happens? The reason is simple, but it is a hard truth to swallow. You have failed to replace your old subconscious program of lack with your new program of abundance. Think about how most people try to manifest. They sit down for 15 minutes in the morning. They close their eyes, they do their affirmations, they visualize the mansion or the business, and they feel good. But then the alarm goes off. They open their eyes, jump right back into their old routines, and spend the next 23 hours of the day acting, thinking, and feeling exactly like their old self. Let me ask you a logical question. Do you honestly think a subconscious program that runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, can be completely rewritten by just 15 or 30 minutes of daily effort? Definitely not. To permanently change that program, you cannot just do manifestation techniques. You have to change your lifestyle itself. Unfortunately, 95% of people completely miss this secret. And honestly, it is not entirely your fault. The so-called subconscious gurus on the internet have misled you. They tell you that all it takes is a 5-minute quantum jump technique or a magic ritual, and boom, your life changes. But the mind does not work that way. To genuinely change a subconscious program, you have to work on it 24 hours a day. Now, I know that sounds weird, intense, and maybe even exhausting. You might be thinking, how can I work on my mind while I am sleeping or working my day job? The secret formula lies entirely in your lifestyle choices. Let us look at the lifestyle of the average person who is trying to manifest money. They finish their visualizations, and then what do? They go to an office they hate, complain about their boss to a coworker, worry about their bills during lunch, come home completely drained, scroll on social media, watch a mind-numbing show, and go to sleep stressing about tomorrow. They are living in a loop. Do you think you can manifest a multi-million-dollar life while actively maintaining the daily pattern of a stressed, uninspired worker? No. To manifest what you want, you must achieve total alignment of your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. Let us use a concrete example. Say your goal is to build a massive, multi-billion-dollar business empire. You sit in your room and you dream about the private jets, the glass boardrooms, and the massive team. But what does your actual day look like? You spend your free time watching movies, gossiping with friends, and partying on the weekends. You think to yourself, one day, the universe will deliver my business to me. Let us be real. Is spending your time on distractions going to take you to that dream? Definitely not. To manifest that business empire, your lifestyle must match the identity of a global chief executive officer right now. This does not mean you have the billions yet, but it means you consume information like a billionaire. You have to busy your subconscious mind with thoughts, feelings, and actions that match the goal. You stop saying, one day I will be there, and instead you adopt the identity, I am already a high-level entrepreneur who is continuously learning new skills to scale my vision. Instead of scrolling on social media, you watch interviews with founders. Instead of listening to gossip, you listen to business podcasts. You read about how systems are built, how venture capital works, and how supply chains run. When you do this, you are feeding your subconscious a non-stop diet of your future reality. Take the real-life example of Sara Blakely, the woman who became the world's youngest self-made female billionaire. Long before she launched her empire, She spent 7 years selling fax machines door to door, constantly facing cold rejection. But she did not identify as a struggling saleswoman. In her mind, she had already decided she was going to invent a product that she could sell to millions. Every single day, she aligned her lifestyle with that future. She spent her nights and weekends researching patents, studying manufacturing, and visualizing her product on the shelves of high-end department stores. She even visualized the specific interviews she would give once she became successful. Even though her day job was tough, her mind was occupied 24/7 with the thoughts and feelings of a successful inventor. Because she refused to turn off that mental programming, the opportunities, the manufactured deals, and the ideas eventually appeared in her reality to make it happen. She aligned her lifestyle and her identity. When you continuously bombard your mind with your vision like this, something incredible happens biologically. Your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what is actually happening in front of you and what is deeply imagined. By constantly feeding it thoughts, podcasts, videos, and aligned actions, your brain undergoes a process called neuroplasticity. It literally starts building new neural pathways and structural imprints of this new identity. Slowly, the old program of lack is starved out, and the new program takes over. Once that happens, your subconscious mind automatically begins creating the external situations, the lucky breaks, and the perfect circumstances for you to achieve that goal. But here is the catch. Manifestation is not always a fast process. It varies from person to person. For some, the results show up in weeks. For others, it takes months or years. The ultimate test is whether you can maintain this new program without letting negative thoughts creep back in before it shows up in your reality. This is where the remaining 95% of people fail. Think of your subconscious mind as a vessel filled with water. Your dream life is that water boiled. Now, how do you boil water? You put it over a fire, and you keep the flame burning continuously until it reaches boiling point, right? What happens if you turn the fire on for 10 minutes, then turn it off for an hour, then turn it on for 5 minutes, and turn it off again? The water will never boil. It just gets lukewarm, cools down, and stays stagnant. In this metaphor, turning the flame on is maintaining your new program through your lifestyle, thoughts, and actions. Turning the flame off is letting doubt, frustration, fear, and your old habits take over. If you want your dreams to manifest, you cannot keep switching off the fire. You have to keep the flame burning continuously until the water boils. If you can commit to keeping that fire lit, if you can transform your entire day-to-day lifestyle into a reflection of your future self, then get ready. Whatever you wish for must and will manifest into your reality. The universe has no other choice. Stop practicing manifestation for a few minutes a day and start living it 24/7. Alright, I am concluding this video here. Put this into practice today, and I will see you in the next video.